Hello there my viewers. Video I've got coming up today is basically my trusty old Panic. It's done a lot of work. It's flown dozens upon dozens of minutes, if not hundreds of times. I thought it's about time to do a little bit of refurb on it. It's getting a little bit old, getting a little bit shabby. There's nothing wrong with that. But a couple of bits are broken, so I thought this would be a good time to do some work to it. The first thing that's broken is quite an important bit. It's a bit of dowel on top. If you can see, let's just check. This, you see, there should be a bit of dowel coming out here to hold the elastic bands on. But it broke off. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's been fuel soaked and things, and it's not the best dowel in the world. It's the stuff that came with it. So what I'm going to be doing is basically removing it, replacing it with the same size dowel, and doing some tidying up, changing the elastic bands in the undercarriage, and doing a little bit of covering here and there. May have to recover these, and to re-glue these. They're popping off, which is quite a big deal. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video. This might be a two-part video, I'm not sure. So I'll get back to you in just a second once I've removed this bit of doweling. Hello, well I've removed the bit of doweling. I had to cut it because there was glue and it was stopping it coming out, but it came out quite easily. It took me about 2 or 3 minutes. Basically I need to give these a bit of a glue with a bit of Sino down inside. Run it down. I don't know if all of it needs it, no. Just these front two here because the dowel's been loose. Just need to do that, and then I'm going to try and strip these to the best of what I can. Put a bit of covering over them, and make it look a bit nicer. I'm going to try to use the same colour covering. I think I've got some. I'm going to take off this foam stripping we put on. This stuff is a really good idea for the wing seats of your model, because basically the wing sits there, and the wood does not rub into the wing, and you won't need to do a lot of work. And I need to get some more of this, but I can't seem to find it many places, so I think it's going to be an eBay job. Anyway, that one's loose as well. Sod's law, isn't it? Anyway, I'll see you in just a second. Once I've cut a bit of dowel now, got it ready to go in. Not going to glue it in yet. I need to re-glue this one in as it is, I've just realised. That's not a big deal. Also cut a bit of dowel for that. Got it shaped, ready to go in. I might try to remove that so it's easier to cover. Okay, I'll see you back here shortly once I've removed this, cut a bit of dowel, and remove that one. Hello, just a quickie. The best tool a modeller can have in his arsenal. One of these, calipers. Measures the size and diameter of things. It's brilliant. Much more precise than using a ruler. I'm going to use this to measure the diameter of the doweling, and possibly even the length of the doweling, to get it right. That's a very useful little tool. They don't have to be very expensive. This is quite a cheap one. You can get very expensive ones, but this is a very good idea, providing you don't break it. This is a very good idea for most modelers. Right, I've got my 2 dowels cut. They're the identical size as the old ones. The next job is to sand the ends down to make them smooth, so it looks a bit more attractive. So I'm just going to grab myself a block. Wherever I got it, there we go. Perma grip, great. And basically just sand the ends down. Don't know whether you can see this, I think you can. As evenly as possible to a nice smooth tip. Go over the slightly finer, make it look a bit nicer, and there we go. It's a nicer tip, you know. And do that to all the other ends, and that's that stage done. And I'm now going to remove this tape off the wing so I can do some recovering.